Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
Well, tomorrow is MLK Day. Just remember, 2027 is coming, everybody.
What what's special about 2027?
Uh, the his FBI files are supposed to be unsealed. You laugh. They won't be laughing then.
No, I the reason I laughed was because I do know that the FBI kept paperwork on MLK.
They
It
had
is interesting
they
what's in
have
them.
numerous they've got damning stuff on him. Okay, he was
Can I
engaged
ask, what
in
did he do?
he was well. First of all, he was a communist sympathizer, or closet communist. First of all, he wasn't a minister of the gospel. He never should have gotten his doctorate because he was guilty of plagiarism. His "I Have a Dream" speech was actually ripped off from another black minister. He uh, frequently was involved in orgies, uh, and even roughing up, if not beating up on prostitutes. And there's even reports from ex-FBI agents that he was present while a woman was actually being raped. You know, you can just Google this information. They asked Ralph Abernathy, one of his close old friends, if some of the rumors uh, about MLK were true, and he said, "Yeah, they were."
Well, wasn't his name Michael?
Yeah, his real name is Michael King. It's not Martin Luther King. The father just changed it, not legally.
Was he trying to emulate Martin Luther of Lutheranism?
The father changed it in order to make it sound prestigious. Um, he didn't believe in the virgin birth. He didn't believe in the bodily resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Do you think despite all of that, the work that Martin Luther King did was important?
I think with a question like that, you're buying into too much of the media narrative. He jumped on the bandwagon of the civil rights movement,
Hmm.
in order to be its star. Okay.
Mm.
And the only reason why there's a legal holiday for him is because the Republicans were too afraid, including Ronald Reagan, peace be upon him, um, did want to stand against it for fear of being called racist.
Mm.
When in 2027, when the FBI files are out, it's going to be shocking. Okay, we've already interviewed. There have been interviews with FBI agents who've had access to it, and it's
Mhm.
really bad. It's really bad stuff. It's not just reporting that's in there. There's video and audio surveillance, and lots of it. Okay.
Well, can they institute some type of gag order to not talk about it?
Well,
No.
let's put it this way. In the 1970s, the King family knew basically what was in those files. Okay. So, in order to preserve his legacy, they sued to obtain all of those files, saying that that was his property. The judge at the time, who's probably deceased by now, ruled against them, and he had the FBI files sealed until 2027. Now, why would you do that? Martin Luther King is dead. Why would you need to seal the files? Okay. If they needed to redact, let's say, some of the agents' names, they could easily do that. There's no need to have the files sealed unless he was trying to put off the damning information that's in the FBI files. By the way,
So,
this isn't just from one or two internet sources. There are multiple sources that have reported on this.
mm,
And so
so,
it's
oh, sorry.
2024 and 2027 is it's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Can I ask you can I ask you a question? So it's
Sure,
surrounding more
sure.
like civil rights. So when you think of someone that should be revered and respected from the civil rights movement, who do you think should be the person that people look to um, concerning respect and remembrance of like the civil rights movement?
I don't think we need to pinpoint a single individual, but
Hmm.
somebody like himself who has such uh, a nefarious background of what he was doing in secret shouldn't be honored with a national holiday.
Okay.
The civil rights was a scar on the nation, no doubt, but what they won't tell you is there was race riots all throughout the 60s in all the major cities.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, the mistake that they made is now they can expand that and just say, oh, well, you have civil rights as a homosexual or as a transsexual. Okay.
Hmm.
What they should have done is prohibited the state and federal governments from not providing equal protection. But when they started to go in and mandate certain businesses do that, although
Hmm.
it was morally reprehensible, let's say a hotel to say, whites only, they now opened up the door decades later to have that applied to other groups as well. Okay.
Hmm.
5 minutes later.
Look, all I'm saying is that if Tom Rabbit is recording this, just at least put the disclaimer that I do not agree with Darth about what he said about the civil rights movement. Please put that as a disclaimer, please. I beg of
Please
you, I
stop.
beg. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in a Tom Rabbit video yet?